as the green flag flies, and they're already taking off here as the 44 and the 46. They're in a line now. Eric Molinati, he's looking to make a move coming down into turn 1. Can he make anything happen? No, he's going to be stuck behind Logan Raggioni now. Coming down into turn 1. They're going to keep it all straight here. Everybody giving lots of room as they come through turn 2 as well. And we go single file here as now we watch GTD Pro and Am coming off the final corner to take the green flag.
Here it is, the GTD Pro and Am class gonna start us off with Santos on the front row and Mallard on the front row. Here we are. The green flag is out in the air for the GTD cars as we're going to dive down here towards turn 1. We're going to be sorting it out. Maybe a little bit of action. Who's going to be aggressive on the brakes? Maybe a little bit of cat and mouse here as we're still double file down here into turn 1. Here it is. Action corner on point down here into turn 1. It looks like Mallard is going to take the lead here into turn 1.
Everybody giving enough room here. Not many cars spinning. Not any cars. Oh, we do got a car around. It's Michael Oceans in the 11 Ferrari. He's the only one who got a little bit of bad luck there as they come through the first set of corners. 81, excuse me, he takes that position away as these guys are all under a blanket here now coming down into turn, excuse me, 4. The 51 goes around. That's Blake Nave. Blake Nave's off track here. Excuse me, as he comes back out on track, he's going to keep that car clean. Hard on the brakes going into turn 4. He tried, we're wrecking in the back here. Who is that? That is Logan Brakey in the GTD Am class. He was leading it. Now he's not.
There he is. He's going to try and follow him down here into turn 8. Side by side. Cat and mouse on the brakes. Who's aggressive? As it looks like Mulvey's got the inside position. Dallas hard on the brakes. He's going to have inside leverage through 9 and 10. And he's going to clear Mulvey here. See what holds the lead.
Wow.
Oh,
he got real
sideways.
Loose. Oh, huge hit.
Oh, something's got to give here. Oh, push comes to shove. We got 2 GTP side by side, 2 GTDs side by side. Into turn 8, we see some sliding action. It's all going to work out, though, here through turn 9 and 10. Oh, contact. We're door banging through the grass, and he hangs on to it.
Already getting up to the rear bumper of Clayton Sanchez coming down the front straightaway. That gap is ever so slightly just being smaller and smaller. He shoots to the inside here, heavy on the brakes. Is he gonna make turn 1? He does. Oh, he runs wide though. He gets into the bumpers. He's gonna have a slowdown penalty. The 777 of Clayton Sanchez continues another day. And some drafting happening here. Eric Molinati to the outside of Logan Raggioni now as they come down the front straightaway.
Side by side, wheel to wheel, door to door. Oh, Molinati makes the move. Unbelievable. Late aggressive action there. Logan thought better of it. Didn't want to be aggressive down here into turn 1 as we're going through some of this GTD Pro traffic. Oh, contact with Logan. Around goes, that was one of the Ferraris. Maybe that was Fatazzi there. No, it was not. That is Floriano. Oh, no.
Looks like Logan is gaining a little bit on Eric. Slowing down just a little bit. He's got a couple more cars of traffic in front of him. Oh, contact made! Logan Raggioni and Daniel Maddox, they get into each other there. Look at that damage to the left front of that 44. That's going to hurt him.
When does Molinati exit pit road here? This is going to get close between these two. Here he is on pit exit. As you see Logan down the front straightaway. This could get interesting down here into turn 1, and it looks like Logan, he might be able to retake the lead with a little bit of the undercut strategy. As it's going to get close down here into turn 1. As it looks like Logan will go by. Molinati on the blend lane. He's going to fall back to the P.
Oh, he
overshoots a corner. Oh, contact is made. He ran him off the track. He ran him into the dirt. He's in the gravel.
Wow!
He is absolutely driving with a vengeance now. He wants to get back by Logan. He's going to get right there to the inside. Aggressive on the brakes. Maybe use him up a little bit here. Logan trying to pull the crossover. It's not going to work. It's now Molinati retakes the lead. Here. This is amazing racing up here at the front of the fields. Now we're headed for Parabolic. Does Logan have anything to challenge back?
Ascari is finished down into Parabolica now. Is Logan gonna make a move here? He's losing a little bit of time to the 46. It might be setting himself up for turn 1 here down the front straightaway. He does. He's gonna get a little bit of a draft here. Oh, almost more car contact here as they come across the start finish line and down the front straightaway. Logan Raggioni, he is inching out ahead of of Eric Molinari. Now coming down into turn 1. Does he repay the favor? Through turn 1 now. What happens? Eric Molinari gives the position to Logan Raggioni. Let's see what the 44 does with a little bit of lap traffic. Oh, he's going to have to give up just a little bit of time. Here comes Molinari.
Oh.
Look at that run he's got. He's already to the inside of Oceans, and here he comes to the outside of Logan Raggioni into Parabolica.
Oh, we're door banging, wheel banging, baby, through Parabolica. We're still wheel banging, door to door, side by side. Logan runs him off the track again. They're both in the gravel. Molinari with the hard at wall contact. It could be over here for Molinari. Major damage is gonna head. Oh, did something break? Did his steering wheel disconnect or something? As here it is. It's down to under half a second now. Can he make a move here into turn 1 or close the gap enough?
All right, coming down into turn 1 now. Javon locks up. He locks up. He's going to go through the access road here. He's going to get a little bit of a slowdown penalty, but it looks like Caden, he's going to grab that position. How beautiful.
Yeah, down into turn 1. It looks like he's going to stay right in the line. He's going to get right up there. Maybe he'll apply a little bit of pressure here to Brian Berthiaume. Brian Berthiaume pops the curve there in turn 2. Look at Zohair Kobani turning up late in this race. We are closing in on 15 minutes to go around here at Monza, and we are going to have a battle for the win between Berthiaume and Zohair Kobani as we roll through turn 3 as well. That's Javon Thompson. He's going to make a move in that BMW to the inside of Zohair. Oh, that could affect Zohair. Maybe a little contact there with Javon Thompson. Not what Zohair needed. He's going to lose some time here to Brian Berthiaume. Late in this race, now Javon's going to go by Brian Berthiaume.
And here it is. Here comes Zohair. Right to the rear bumper of Brian B. as they speed on down into Parabolica. Side by side for the lead now. Zohair to the outside. He's going to relent that position back. Are we going to see a crossover here coming on to the front straightaway? No. Zohair, he's still going to be behind Brian B. now coming down the front straightaway.
Yeah, Zohair did a great job there in Parabolica. He wasn't able to stay side by side, but here he is in the slipstream of Brian B. An opportunity maybe on the brakes here. He's looking at the inside. Brian B's going to give it to him. We're going to go side by side, wheel to wheel down here into turn 1. Zohair wants the lead. Brian Berthiaume hurt on the brakes. Here goes Zohair up the curb. We're making contact, but it looks like Zohair. Oh, he's got a slow down penalty maybe as he lets I think he was being a little respectful there. Maybe he made a little bit of an aggressive move. Didn't feel good about it. Gave the position back to Brian Berthiaume. You love the sportsmanship here in the GTD Pro class.
Happened between the 81 and the 51 as they come through a Scary now. Oh, the 81 got a little loose there. He goes off. Oh my goodness. Huge hit.
Late in this race, as look at Javon Thompson. He's down to the outside. We got Katie Gargiulo on the inside. We're going to be side by side, door to door, wheel to wheel action down here into turn 1. Who's going to be cat and mouse on the brakes? Who's going to be heavy? Who's going to make it happen? Kane's going to relent that position. Oh, and Javon misses the corner again. No, through the access road. He's going to have another slowdown.
Katie Gargiulo is going to take back that P4 position. But look at this, Jay. Eric Molinari back into the podium here tonight after having some mishaps on track.
If he can't make a move, when's it going to happen? He's got to have an opportunity here. He's going to be right in the slipstream. Get right up to the bumper. A little bit of bumper business here to Brian B. He's going to maybe go to the outside because Brian's going to take the inside. Being defensive. Cat and mouse on the brakes. Who gets it? Look how heavy on the brakes Zohair is. He's going to try and make it happen. Oh, and look at Brian gives us so much room. Now as Zohair makes the move with the Digga boys. 5 minutes to go here at Monza. Fast, so competitive down here into turn 4. Zohair, he's got a little bit of slide action. Grab some curb. Brian Berthiaume's gonna have an opportunity now as we're heading for turn 6.
Here he comes down into turn 6. He's not gonna make a move there. The 902 still out front here, but he's pushing him hard. Man, they're both almost off the track. Brian, though, he is really paying the consequence for that off of turn 7 now and down the back straightaway into turn 8. Zohair still out front here, but Jessie Canales, he's gonna take the race victory here tonight in the GTP class as we go back now to the battle for the lead with the GTD Pro as they come through 4 and 5 and down into turn 6.
Here it is, the call to the checker here for your GTD Pro class. This is the class we said you have to keep your eyes on. It's going to be an amazing battle. We're going through turns 6 and 7 here for the final time. We're basically nose to tail here, all digging for this race win through turn 7 here for the final time tonight for these boys. Looks like Zohair got a great exit there. We're going to be going down this long straightaway. We're going to have one more time to make a move down here into the heavy braking zone here in turn 8. is look at Zohair. He's going to maybe be a little defensive. How aggressive does Brian get on the brakes? This could be his last great braking opportunity. Zohair, great aggression on the brakes. So did Rafael Santos. Brian Perthum, maybe not going to be able to make it happen. Here off of turn 10. Now Rafael Santos, he wants to go for that P2 position. Brian looking in the mirror, being a little defensive here. I don't know if there's going to be anything in it as we go through Parabolica for the final time here tonight. Is look at Rafael Santos looking to the inside. He thinks better of it. Here it is, off of Parabolica, setting up for the home stretch. What an amazing battle it was tonight here in the GTD Pro class. But it looks like it's going to be the 902 of Zohair Kobani will take the Monza GP here in the GTD Pro.
Jessie Canales, it's Thomas and Jay in the booth, and you're here tonight with the Dubs here at Monza. How does it feel?
Oh, there is no greater feeling in the whole world. I completely earned that. My pace was top notch. My pole position was miles ahead of everyone else. I had everything: the good looks, the race craft, the race car,
the haircut, the cologne,
I cannot
the deodorant.
ask for more. Oh no, my freaking sponsors are loving it right now. My DMs are filled. Listen, I am on top of the race. All right?
I love it.
But this is how the barbecue boys do. All right, you know.
Sephora, we need Sephora on the side of your car now. We just need all the cologne we can get. For
exactly.
The man here, Jessie Canales, the man here. Look, let's talk a little bit about the GTP race in general, because there was a little bit of drama happening there. And you know, but let's talk about your side, okay? Because Jay and I actually commented on it a couple of times during the battlings of the first 35 minutes there, and we commented a couple times. We said, look, Jesse, he's in that P3 position. If he's patient, something good will happen here, and he can get himself a pretty good finishing position. And by golly, did it happen? But what I want to know is, what did you see from your front windshield? Obviously, besides the drama and the race, the hard racing and all that. But how are you feeling in the cockpit of that number 76?
I mean, the whole, what's it called, P3 that I've held for like the first, let's say, 45 minutes. My whole plan was pretty much just riding the draft of the front two the whole time, especially since they were racing very hard. So I had a very strong feeling that since they clearly had a bit of heat between them, that I would be able to, you know, maybe sneak in a nicer trophy. Little did I know that I had the best one in hand. As for the rest of the GTP field, you know, I was faster than everyone else behind me because I think I held a pretty significant gap to Nave. So, you know, I kind of had a lonely race. You know, I really spent most of my time just weaving in and out of GT3 traffic, you know, which they seem to have a very exciting one, considering that Zeke and Brian were like neck and neck for like the most time throughout the whole race.
Oh, yeah. That GTD battle was insane. Absolutely insane.
I even lifted multiple times just so I could watch it and not interrupt.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Know, I don't want to cut someone off. I just want to see those two guys duke it out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Look, I got another question for you. And with your, before you came out here at Monza, how much time did you spend on that number 76 machine setup in preparation for tonight?
No, you know, I was out of the country for all of last week, so I just practiced last night and this practice session. So I just used one from a setup shop and hoped for the best, and it seemed to work out, you know? Didn't really have a lot of time to practice, but I am very familiar with the ARX since I ran it, since it debuted on iRacing. You know, I'm very familiar with its lack of low RPM power. So that's very fun when I'm exiting the pit lane, shaking my head, wondering where the hell is all my torque. But it seemed to have gotten a little bit better now. It's a fun car to drive, and it treated me very well tonight. So thank you to the boys at HPD for making an excellent machine.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on your race win here tonight. You get to take home that checker flag, something that is actually very difficult to get here in this series. So congratulations on that. Relish in it. You absolutely deserve it. I'm going to hand you off here to Jay. Jay, what do you got for Jessie here to round out this interview?
Yes, Jessie, the baby back barbecue boys are in victory lane. I love it. I love it. This is awesome. I mean, like I said sometime during the broadcast, is what AJ Foyt says. Sometimes it's good to. I'd rather be lucky than good. Well, tonight you were both. I mean, I don't think we saw you make one mistake. Perfect race, and you end up fighting victory lane. I mean, unbelievable job. Congratulations on this victory here tonight. I'm excited to see more races from you here in the GTP class. It was fun. It was a fun race to watch.
Most definitely. And looking at the upcoming races, we do have a few bangers, so it should be a very fun time. And a lot of the GTP guys are clearly very fast, so it's only gonna get even spicier.